Hey, Dr. Simmons here. Hope all of you had a nice Christmas and New Year's. Thanks for the very, very good work you did on your wiki. I was very, very pleased with that, very impressed. From the response, I think most of you found it to be a very good exercise for yourself, as well as an experience to see how other people were, what impacts them. My experience is that as a counselor, it's important to sort of try to get into the skin of the person that you're counseling. This means that you have to sort of understand that there are lots of things that influence us, socially, culturally, racially, ethnically, education, professionally, work, family, and so forth. And so as we can begin to understand other people and how, oh, I see the light in my face, and how things are being impacted upon them, then we're able to better understand where they're coming from. My personal experience is I've been teaching this class for a number of years, and I've had people doing this wiki project for a while. And to me, I do this so that, first of all, you can understand a little bit about your own influences. It's always a good experience to sort of dig deep and to see where you're coming from, what's impacted you, because we all discover things that we perhaps didn't know were so strong or that were there. The other thing is, as we look at other people, we begin to see how other people are impacted and influenced in their lives, because this is a sort of a deeper analysis of ourselves. And so as we share it, we learn from each other. So anyway, I hope it was a good experience for you. I was very, very, very impressed. I really was. I don't know. Some students haven't done that. Haven't done their wiki, and so I'm a little concerned about that, because this is 10% of your grade. And anyway, also some of the quiz questions, as I've said before, these come from the publisher. The publisher writes these. I put them in there. They're designed to help analyze the book and see what's important. A couple of these questions were a little bit difficult. I think a couple of them had even the wrong answer. So I've gone in and I've adjusted those grades. So those should be more indicative of the kind of work that you're really doing, rather than the 60s and 70s that some of you got. Simply that was because these questions are a little hard to follow. Some of you are new to the program, and so I'm trying to give you a little bit of a benefit of a doubt on that part, sort of getting into the how we do things. You need to be working on your research paper. Remember, I've toned it down back down some, so that there's not as much required as originally asked for. But I am looking for you to listen. Follow APA. You're going to get dinged if you're not following APA. Look at that little research video I did. Go show you the errors that you make. You need to know APA. You need to follow it. You need to follow proper grammar. Again, this is a graduate course, and I'm expecting graduate level grammar, writing, analysis, synthesis, APA format. I'm looking for it. Make sure you have a title page that's done correctly. Make sure you have an abstract. An abstract is 150 to 250 words long, which summarizes what your paper is about. It doesn't introduce it. It summarizes it. The abstract is the last thing written. Remember, the abstract is on a page by itself. It does not indent. The only paragraph in the whole paper that doesn't indent. Anyway, look at those things. Make sure you follow that. Anyway, I've been very, very pleased with everything so far. Very good discussion boards. I've really appreciated the discussion boards that you're doing. Let me say, part of the reason that I'm having you to respond to another student is because good counselors need to be able to listen to what other people are saying, and then give a good analytical critique of what they're saying. In other words, when a person says something, you need to be able to think about what they're saying. One of the biggest problems I've dealt with counselors is that instead of listening to the client, they're waiting to put in their 2 cents worth. That happens in conversations all along. People don't listen to other people because they're too interested in what they're going to say. You got to break that habit. That's a habit almost all of us have. To be a good counselor, you have to break that habit. This discussion board that we're doing, and the way you're responding and how you respond, is very important, because it teaches you the skill of listening to what a person says, then analyzing it, and then responding to what they said. That's very, very important. Very important. Anyway, you keep doing the work you're doing. I've been very, very pleased. If you're still behind, let me know. We'll try to help you catch up. All right, keep everything up. Doing good. Thanks.